It's more important to be able to connect these people with some positive thinking. It's, for me, one way to take care of a planet, to take care of a person, to keep this connection and to be able to reborn the world now.
Going back to the question, how much of the responsibility is on the runners to help maintain the integrity and the goals and the original, like what makes the sport special, in addition to the race directors and the brands that are wanting to get in the sport? Like what can someone listening to this take away from your experience over the last 20 years? I
think the first thing is not to imagine there is different communities, the runners, the partners, and everything like that. I think when you are an event, it's a big community with many different persons who are the runners, but also the organizations, the partners, the media, the volunteers, the locals, the elected person, and everybody together need to be able to live together. And to do that, it's necessary to share the values.
Sure.
I was thinking, I am a runner and I am a race organizer. I'm volunteering also on other events. And so that it comes, we are just part of the same community. And each one has a role to do. And each one is part of the thing. We were listening to Gaylord 2 days ago explaining the Western State and explaining very well.
What a powerful statement, powerful presentation that was.
Yeah, exactly. And just explaining that everyone can be part of the Western State, runners as well as volunteers, as well as pacer, partners. And it's the same for us. It's the same for all the things in the trail running. It's just a great community. And each one is on a role, but it's not runners against organizers,
sure.
Just all together.
Yeah. One of the things that I think is special about the UTMB experience, that maybe there are race organizers or people who organize races that are listening to this, it's the festival atmosphere, it's the entertainment background, there's always music playing. Like, what are your top tips for someone who's wanting to create an amazing event?
In the beginning, the first year there was no music. There was a race, a technical race. And I give a start as soon as they all were gone. I was alone.
So you turn the music on.
I was quite alone, and I say, wow, and now?
I get it.
What happened? So, and
it worked.
So the next year, I say, it's impossible to do the same thing. I want not only a race, I want an event. And for me, an event is something who is able to connect the person together, and not only the runner who are running and or the volunteers who are waiting for the runners to help them. And I wanted to create like a big party, maybe,
yeah.
With I don't know the word in English. In France, we say théâtralisation. I don't know, like, you create
an experience,
an ambience and something like that. So because of that, we chose a music for the start to make something with emotion. And it was the beginning. And this beginning was really a success at the end. And we continue to enlarge. And at this moment, because I was not a runner, I looked for the image, I looked for the music. With the music, I contacted some friend of mine to create some video film, 45 minutes or something like that. And I remember that with Michel, when we managed the company, we were the two of us, and they say, "You spend too much money in the communication." And I say, no, I need absolutely it for the legacy. And because of that, we had some very beautiful films, and we developed this side of a UTMB experience, which is not only a sport, but something you can share with image, with music. Then after with UTMB Live, like that, you are able to share the race with your relevance and with all your friends. And it's a possibility for the volunteers and everybody to follow the race. So it's the part where I had the possibility to exist.
I think the takeaway there is you created what you wanted to experience. And I host this podcast because I want to learn from people. And I don't really care if people listen. Like, if they listen and they get value, like that's great. That's not why I'm doing it. I want to learn from people like you. I want to learn from my guests. I want to have interesting conversations. And you're going at it, or you've gone at it from a similar perspective of you created this thing for you, and tens of thousands of people happen to love it. That's great. And so it's the environment that you wanted to create. You wanted to be entertained. And I think there's a big lesson in that, which is, know who you're building something for, and stay very true to what that lane looks like. And the right people, or the people that you want to be there, will be there, and you're not for the other people.
Exactly.
And I appreciate your summary, but in the same time, we are really happy to have so many runners.
Yes, of course. I say it kind of in jest, but like the thing is being built for a reason.
Well, when you do something that you love because you are really involved in it, it's a passion and something like that. In the passion, there is, I think, for me at least, the necessity to be able to share this passion with other persons.
Sure.
So it's because of that we worked a lot. Okay, we had a very good start, a little spark of luck to be at the good moment and the good place with a good idea and something like that. And after we had a lot of we needed to work a lot to make it growing like a baby.
Yeah.
You do a baby, it's just a little spark in the beginning. And after you work a lot to develop.
Yeah. I just want to clarify, I do care that people are listening. It's very enjoyable to hear that people have come up to me this week and say, "Oh, I love this podcast," and all that stuff. So I say it kind of as a joke, but also kind of seriously. And to your point, yeah, of course, it's great that tens of thousands of people are doing the race.
And maybe also it's because we are French, and so we have some ideas to develop the event in a French or in a European way that can be different of US way to develop events. And there is no good way and no bad way. It's just that we have not exactly the same way of living the sport, and it's very fine like this. What I do love in the trail running is that it can be the same sport with a complete cultural differences between Asia, Europe, America, and it's very fine. And I enjoy a lot when I am able to travel and to experience different things in different cultures.
I love that. I think we may have time for just one more question of mine, but is there anything that you wanted to share in particular today, or any topics that we didn't get to cover before I ask my last question?
Yes, I think now the world is in a big mess, and I really think it's more important to be able to connect these people with some positive thinking, and it's important. It's, for me, one way to take care of a planet, to take care of a person, to keep this connection and to be able to reborn the world now.
Absolutely.